What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Beating GrandMaster with stupid stuff. Today I've decided to do this one, which is Phoenix Adept. Now, I asked last video whether I was allowed to build cannons or not. And some people said yes, others said yes, but no cannon rushing. So what I've decided to do is to build one cannon per nexus that I build. So that way I can only use them defensively. I can turtle with it. And I won't be able to kill them with cannons either. So that should be good. But for Adept Phoenix now, should be a relatively easy one. So, you know, that's why I picked it. You don't want to make it too hard on yourself. Last week was hard enough. This week instead, we will be making it a little bit easier for ourselves with Adept Phoenix. We'll be opening up with just, I guess, 2-3 Adepts into double Stargate Phoenix. From there on out, I guess we'll go maybe 4 or 5 Stargate Phoenix. Just keep adding more Phoenix. +2 air attack. Phoenix range and that kind of stuff. Now, I don't really feel like scouting because I feel like I can use every edge I get. I'm not sure what my opponent's MMR is, but it should be somewhere around my current MMR, which is 5-6 on this account. And I'm just gonna keep playing until on this account, and you know, sometimes with harder constraints, perhaps I'll need more than one try, and with easier constraints, I can do it in one try. So here we go. Second pylon will be built. We scout rather late, so any kind of 12 push should be able to kill us. I don't believe he's doing that, though. So here comes the scout. Looks very standard to me. Nothing crazy going on. I'll start my first Adept of many. And we'll get our Stargate going as well. Some quick patrolling. Don't forget to always put your spray down. Sends out 2 drones, one to this base, one to this. Of course, you can only build 1/3 base, so it will most likely be over here. Now, 2 links are already on the way to my base. He might be using it for some kind of run-by to try and figure out what kind of tech I'm getting. It's also possible he is wanting to link flood me. Most of the time, this is just for a scout, quite honestly. Okay, it's most likely... Oh, yeah, there they come. Trying to scout. I don't really care if they manage to get the scouting info, but I still like to kill these links in case they're going for my probes of some sort. I just want to deal with that ASAP. Now, I probably want to sacrifice my initial Adept, because all I can rebuild is Adepts anyway. Might be too many links already. Just gonna park them over here near the watchtower. Watchtower always a good spot for Adepts, of course. They have less surface area there, like this little nuke. You can put one Adept and I can put the other one in front of it, or I can put the other one on the other side. I think this might be the best. Probably should be, oh, nice. We'll be able to pick off my first Overlord here. As well as my second one at the same time. So by now he should know, hey, this is weird. Why is he only building Phoenixes? Usually you always see an Oracle, of course, so he might know something funky is going on. Of course, he isn't aware that I'm only allowed to build Phoenixes and Adepts. That should be good. Eventually I want to add a second Stargate, but for now I'm perfectly happy with just one Stargate chrono boosting out these Phoenixes. We'll get a 3rd base relatively quickly. Try to kill another Overlord, doesn't seem to be happening for me. Uh-oh. Oh, and actually, now that we see all these links across the map, this means most likely that there's no links at home, right? Oh, actually there's absolutely nothing at home here. Very nice indeed. We'll be able to pick up a bunch of drones here. And we might also be able to get a queen Looks fine so far. So some decent damage being done here by me. We're actually starting to float a little bit of gas. And we have a decent adept count on this side as well. So even if he has a couple of links, we should be completely fine. Perhaps I can build one more pylon here. And then I'll wall this off properly with a forge. Ooh, it's a lot of links, eh? Not sure if 4 adepts will be enough. We'll warp in 2 more. That will definitely be enough. Now, I'm very afraid of some kind of night display. It's kind of common when you're playing Mass Phoenix. So we wall this off. And now we'll be moving out across the map once again. I'm not sure if I want to get Fleet Beacon first or if I want to get my Twilight Council first. Of course, Twilight Council to get Adept Glaives. Now do note this is still the old patch. The new patch is tonight. So Glaive Adepts are still a little stronger than they will be tomorrow. Ah! Okay. Couple of queens trying to make life difficult there. 1 or 2 drones will get picked off. He is he getting 2 layers? It's not very useful. Our worker count is getting higher now. And I kind of want to do something with these adepts, quite frankly. Let's see. Yes, it's good defense, and the problem is if he has enough spores, there's not that much, honestly, that I can do, eh? So we'll build our first cannon of the game, even though I don't think it's completely necessary. Might be useful. We have our +1 finish now, so we should be able to do a lot better against queens than he's used to. Like, he might know by now that I have +1. He's like, hey, wait a second. Something funky definitely is going on here. He's getting a couple of extra drones moving towards his fort. Oh, he actually already has this base. Now I want to get a fort base as well as Phoenix range. And then once I get my Adept Glaives, I honestly should be completely fine. Like, this game is feeling rather easy. This is kind of how people used to play for a while, maybe 2-3 years ago at the start of Legacy of the Void. Nowadays it's not very popular anymore, but against players that are a couple of 100 MMR lower than me, it's completely fine, of course. Now we add our 3rd Stargate, and now that we have a little bit of gas, we can build 2 more cannons now, as we have a fort base building already. So we build 2 at our 3rd, 2 at our 4th base for extra defense, and we'll try to fight the queens later on. Once my +2 finishes. Now, I believe my Phoenix range just finished, which is very nice. And my glaives also finished, so we're gonna hope that he F2s into the main base as my Phoenixes fly there. At least let all the queens be there, and then we shade into the fort with our adepts. I'll just try to get some overlord damage done. I don't think we'll be able to do too much. Oh, he has almost no actual drones here. That's pretty worrisome. We'll get upgrades, as I think I'm allowed upgrades. He has a bunch of hydras actually. I didn't quite expect that. But honestly, this feels very, very easy. Should just be able... Oh, never mind. That's a lot of queens. Did you just walk them across the map, or did I miss a knight somewhere? Uh-oh. Yeah, I lost one of my cannons, so I'm allowed to build a couple more, I guess. And these transfuses are really powerful, actually. Holy crap. Okay, so we are getting more adepts now. We have still a rather good Phoenix count. This base is still up as well, which is nice. I have to admit, yeah, That was a little closer than I thought it would be, but that was actually a pretty easy win. As it was a little bit too easy, we'll play one more. See if we can win 2 in a row with this strategy. He also was rather low MMR, so about 1.5k below my regular MMR. That's not exactly how I want to do it, so I'll just queue up another game and we'll try one more time. Hopefully not against the zerg, as against zerg I think it's a little bit too easy. Let's see if we can get a PvP or a PvT. Alright, here we go, back with a Grandmaster Terran. And this should be a harder one, as Phoenix Adept is playable against Terran, but it isn't too easy. After the patch it will be even more difficult, so I'm glad I do it today. Now, I will be opening very similar as I opened up against my Zerg opponent earlier. I will perhaps build an Observer in case of Banshee. And so I can lift mines. I think the consensus was that that should be allowed. I should be allowed to build Observers, as they're not really units that fight, they're more for utility. So I won't be using them for scouting, just for detection. So I won't have like Observers spread all around. I'll just get one in case it's Banshee or for mines. I think that's fair play. I don't want to just have cannons to deal with mines. I think that would make it almost impossible to win. Same in case he plays Banshees or something else invisible. Ghost, for example. Alright. Sending out his scout. We're sending out our scout. Ugh. They were being proxied there for a second. Sending out a second scout. Not sure what he's all on. This is definitely a gas first. You can see it on the gas timing, and also just by the fact that... Wait, did I lose my probe? No. By the fact that his barracks is so late. Oh. Okay, not sure why I went in once again, but might as well throw the GG on the floor. And leave immediately. As you can hear, I'm a little bit sick, so double handicapped, truly. We'll be losing my first probe to his Reaper, but we did confirm that there's a Reaper, so some positivity there still. We'll get our Stargate, and we'll... Well, we're only allowed to build a depth, so I was gonna say I'll build a Stalker, and then I realized that's not actually allowed. Ah, come on, mate. What is this? Gold League? Now we'll try to get this Reaper before he sees my second Adept, as the second Adept usually is a good indicator of what kind of tech it will be. He just gifted it to me. That's fantastic. Usually if you see 2 Adepts as a Terran, quick tip, it means that there will be a Stargate, because Adepts cost less gas, which means it's way easier to build Oracles early on, and you can start your Stargate earlier after 2 units already. So a lot of the time nowadays you'll see Tosses try to hide the fact that it's Stargate by playing Adept Stalker, but I'm only allowed to build Adepts and Phoenixes, so I won't be doing that. I will move across the map with 3 Adepts. And I'll save up my Phoenix for now. I'll wait till I have maybe 4. Actually, no, I'm just gonna wait here until he does something. I'm not even just gonna wait till 4. Now, I'm hoping it's not a Hellion build and that 4 Hellions run by through the left side. That would be absolute doom scenario, and I think it would make it extremely difficult for me to win. Now, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna scout with pylons to see if I can pick up on any early drop that he might be doing. Oh. Now here's a little trick that you guys might not be aware of, but you can actually trigger the mine, and if you're very good at it... Oh, he managed to pick it up, but if you time it just perfectly, you can trigger the mine while you're shading away. And the way to do it is to basically run into the mine range once this little bar goes under the A. That's when you go in. Now, we saw he's getting a couple of mines, which basically means he will be going here, most likely. And when that happens, we'll pick up all the mines. And then we'll fly across the map with our, well, by then 5 phoenixes. I hope he doesn't go to my main. Dang it. Oh, that was a rookie mistake. That really was a rookie mistake. Now, another thing we're hoping for is no Banshee, of course, as that would really ruin our plans. I don't have a robo yet. So, in case of Banshee, I'm not quite sure what I would do. Perhaps we can get some free real estate over here. It does not look like a Banshee to me here. We'll get some more Adepts. Also more Adepts. We get some Adepts, period. And we try to pick up some units for free. Now, this actually also was a very popular style back in the day. It's not very popular anymore because it sucks, but back in the day this was rather popular. And I still kind of know how to play it. I'm playing it a little greedy, as you can see. My gateway started rather late, but we did kill his medevac for free, so I think I have some leeway here. Let's see if he has any mines yet. Oh, you see that? That's a mine. So something you can do is phoenixes can tank a single mine hit. So I tanked the single mine hit and then I get 3 mines for free, which I believe is a good deal. Now, as we're going to be staying on phoenixes, I'll just start my +1 as well. Usually I wouldn't recommend that when you're playing against Terran, but I mean, I'm going to get a lot of them, so might as well, right? Just reposition your phoenixes. Don't forget you can cancel a lift with escape. You don't need to click on this button. Escape does just fine. And then you can just relift the unit and after you change the position of your phoenixes. So let's see. A nice thing about phoenixes is that you can always pick off the reinforcements. So we're just gonna patrol over here for a bit. We will have to send them back eventually, of course, but we just gotta make sure that there's no reinforcements. Yeah, that's real nice. See that? Oh, this is absolutely beautiful, boys. Send in 1 maybe. We can chase with Adept Shade. That would be absolutely fantastic. Oh, and my good Terran friend there forgot to GG. It's a common trait amongst Terrans. Can't blame him for that, of course. They were born this way. They can't help it. And this guy was 5'8", so almost 6k MMR. Nice +26 for me. And let's see what rank in Grandmaster he actually was. Should be somewhere. Oh, okay, rank 91. So pretty decent player. I'm very curious to see how high we will be able to get with beating Grandmasters with stupid stuff. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like, subscribe, and don't forget to give suggestions for what you want to see next week. I'll be releasing 1 video of this series every Wednesday and 1 Imba or Do I Suck every Thursday. So stay tuned to that as well. And of course there will be weekly guides and that kind of stuff. So feel free to subscribe and yeah, see you boys next time when I'll beat Grandmasters with stupid stuff. Bye bye.